Okay, y'all. A lot going on with Diddy already. Just yesterday he was sentenced. And right away, y'all, right away, they started contacting his team, started contacting Trump, trying to get Trump to pardon him. And I told y'all, my day ones, twos, and threes. Didn't I tell y'all that people were going to come forth saying that they got packages? We about to talk about it, y'all. We are about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all, they didn't waste no time. P. Diddy and his team, they started contacting, reaching out to Trump. Come on, can you help us out? Please, 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 please. Can you please help us out? Come on. And the thing of it is, to me, y'all, this guy don't want to take no accountability for nothing he has done. They already gave him a slap on the wrist. And he don't have much time to do. He don't even want to do that, y'all. His team is harassing Trump right now, y'all. Word on the street, they are harassing him. But word on the street is Trump said no. He's saying he is not giving Diddy no pardon whatsoever, y'all. Okay? Diddy's team is begging Donald Trump for a pardon and gets a brutal no. This is what they're saying, y'all. Word on the street. Lord have mercy. How you gonna be a bad boy, but you don't want to, but you scary? He is scared without his bodyguards and his goons around him. He's scared. He don't want to go in that prison because he thinks that some of that karma going to come back on him. That somebody is going to look past the star struck and the fame and the this and that. And they're going to look at him for what he really is. And that's what he's afraid of. My personal opinion. That somebody in that prison is not going to care that your name is Diddy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And they're going to come at him anyway. P. Diddy just got hit with 50 months in federal prison. And within hours of his sentencing, they are saying that his team went straight to Donald Trump, pleading for a presidential pardon. But the answer they got back was short, cold, and final. Absolutely not. Salute to Trump for that one, y'all. Salute to him for that one. Because I've never seen a group of people fight so hard for a monster to be released back on the streets. I do not understand it whatsoever, y'all. R. Kelly got 30 years. You give him 2, and he can't even do that. He don't want to do that. He talking about he didn't learn this lesson. You don't even want to be held accountable for what you did, even with the 2 years. You feel like you need to get out right now because that's what you want. And this is the problem with Diddy. He's spoiled. And he's been getting his way for a long time, and he still think he should get his way till this day. Yes, y'all, this is crazy. Diddy thought that he was going to run to Trump, whatever time that he was going to get, and he was going to run to Trump, and Trump was going to release him. And Trump said no. He said absolutely not. He's not doing anything. So, salute, shout out to Trump for that. I know a lot of people don't like to send, shout outs to Trump, but shout out to Trump. Because he should have gotten more. And to be honest with y'all, I'm wondering about this judge. This judge act like he was going to stand on strictly business. That he was going to be the one that put Diddy in his place and make Diddy pay for the things that he has been out here doing. And he didn't do that, y'all. He gave him a slap on the wrist. And a lot of people, this is a lot of different people that they're saying different things. They're saying that, did this judge take a payout? In the end, you gave him a slap on the wrist, but you act like you was going to be strict on him. And a lot of people are saying different things. Some people are saying that He got a lesser charge because he snitched on somebody very, very close to him. So they gave him a break. Some people are saying that the judge got paid off, that they got to this judge. Some people are saying that this judge is full of shit because he's up there act like he was feeling sorry for Diddy instead of sorry for the victims. It's so many people that's scared for their life right now. And now they got a short amount of time. If these other charges and cases don't stick and they keep them in there even longer, if those don't stick, people got a short amount of time to get their stuff together to get out the way for Diddy to come back out. And he's a loose cannon, y'all. He is. They start coming up with all kind of excuses in the book for to let this man get off. Oh, he was done dirty when he was younger. So was R. Kelly. So was R. Kelly. And did y'all see his lawyer, the one who called herself trying to sue somebody and she lost? Because she said that somebody came at her. She was in the courtroom crying like a baby. Crying to the judge. Like she one of his kids or something. Crying for this man to be released back out so he can further victimize other people. Y'all, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. I guess maybe that's what she got paid for. The sympathy part. People would believe her because she was a victim too. But the judge didn't even believe her when she was a victim. They didn't even believe her. Because she lost the case that she had. And then Diddy put her on his team for sympathy. Y'all, I don't know what to say. Only thing I can say, I do believe there's more to come. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Diddy. And this whole, his partner. Y'all know his partner. And Jay-Z. All of this stuff I've been hearing is connecting. It's going to connect before it's all over with. And it makes sense that it would connect because, the charges and the stuff that they got against the people and associates with Jay-Z and Rock Nation and the Cash App stuff. And them talking about bodies, them talking about people being paid to do, hits on people and this and that and this. Word on the street, that's going to connect with P. Diddy. Eventually, that is all going to connect. So, I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say other than sit back and wait. Another thing that's going on right now is one of his interns has came forward. And I told y'all this. I told y'all this back a while back, months ago. I told my day ones, twos, and threes. I said, wait until people start coming forth saying that they got that package. Y'all, them special deliveries dealing with Diddy and his parties and stuff, because it's coming. I said wait for it. It's already being reported now. Today is being reported that one of his interns have came forward and said that he was giving street pharmacy stuff, and that he woke up and found out that people had went through his back door at one of Diddy parties. And he said after he went and got himself checked out, he was stuck with that special delivery. Okay, y'all? He was easy-E'd, basically. Okay, y'all? Do y'all remember back here when I told y'all that when it came out on the post that Diddy was reaching out to people in their DMs? And the people that he was reaching out to in their DMs to invite them to his party, they had those packages. Y'all remember I told y'all that a long time ago? I said they had those packages. The guy said it himself. He said that he's out with what's going on with him. It's not hidden. He let the world know that he, contracted, a package. And he said he was surprised that Diddy, out of all people, reached out to him through his DM and invited him to one of his parties. Remember I told y'all this? Well, them chickens are still coming home, y'all, okay? Because, look at here. Now somebody is charging. And if this happened to this man, y'all think it ain't happened to someone. I said that. I said, the people that came to his party, I would be peed off at Diddy for the fact that you go to his party and then he bring entertainment there. Whatever you want. He got a smorgasbord of everything that people want, whatever they into. And he made sure that people came there and he knowingly know they had packages. And he invited them to those parties anyway. Any one of his guests could have, liked that person and mingle tingle with that person and caught something. And Diddy didn't care about the people that was coming to his party. Y'all remember when I said this? Well, now look what is coming out now. And it's a matter of time before more people come out about these special delivery packages that they got either from Diddy, allegedly, or at his parties, y'all. And this guy right here went into details saying that he was turning down the street pharmacy stuff. He didn't want to be, had out of his mind at this party. He wanted to keep his mind, so he wanted to be in control of, his senses and everything. Okay, y'all? So he said he turned down a lot of the smorgasbord of street pharmacy stuff that he still didn't get charged for because he supplies these parties. Diddy supplied these parties, y'all, with street pharmacy stuff. And the prosecuting, they didn't put this in. I don't know why. But other than they're going to put it in another case that's coming. Maybe they have stronger witnesses and whatever coming later. But yes, y'all, this guy is saying that even though he turned down every street pharmacy stuff that they tried to give him at that party, he still ended up wasted out of his mind. And he said he only had a drink or two. And he said that it was something in that drink because he passed out, y'all. And woke up with somebody that went through the back door and gone about their business. Okay, y'all? They didn't hit that, and left him sitting there or laying there looking stupid, waking up to being assaulted and waking up to special delivery package. And they saying that this guy got proof that he didn't have it at first, but he had it after he went to that party, y'all. And he probably went and got himself checked out because of somebody going through his back door. And they saying this is a normal routine that happens at Diddy's parties. And Diddy's in trouble, y'all. I keep telling y'all, I doubt Diddy ever get out of there. A man who says he was one of Diddy's former interns claims he contracted a special delivery package after being given street pharmacy stuff and mingle tingle with at an after party hosted by the Music Monster, y'all. And it's all laid out in a new lawsuit, y'all. This guy probably never gonna get out. I know of several stories of people who gave people special delivery packages on purpose. And they went to prison for years for giving people special delivery packages. And this package he talking about is something he's never gonna get rid of, y'all. Okay? He's never gonna get rid of this. The man who is suing as John Doe filed the suit against Diddy in Los Angeles Superior Court Friday. So he was basically almost beating one case, especially with 2 years, okay? He basically beat that case almost. There was other cases brewing. He says he was pursuing an entertainment career in the late 2014. And this John Doe says he would intern in the music industry back in the day. And when an opportunity to work with Diddy came around, he jumped at the chance. I bet you he wish he wouldn't have now. I bet you he wish he wouldn't have now, y'all. It ain't, I keep telling y'all it ain't over. We're going to be talking about Diddy well until the end of the year and well until 2026, y'all. There are so many victims that's lining up to come and tell their story. There are so many people that they're checking out their stories and they're checking out their proof to make sure that what they're saying is lining up with everything that they're saying in the time frame and all of that stuff, y'all. They're making sure all of this stuff is lining up before they drop the bomb on Diddy, y'all. Word on the street. He said one night, this John Doe claims he was driven to a house in Val Verde near L.A. for a Diddy music shoot, followed by the after party hosted by Diddy, who he says spoke with him several times. So he was making sure that he was going to be comfortable, okay? He was making sure that he let his hair down, in other words, okay? Get comfortable, make sure that he was, straight. And little did he know that he was going to be the entertainment for somebody. That's sad This John Doe, he says that there was an abundance of that white stuff, them trees, and booze. They had everything you wanted, basically, at this party. But he says he stuck with drinking and did not consume any of the street pharmacy stuff that they offered. He says after consuming two to three, I thought it was 1 to 2, 2 to 3, beverages, he began to feel off. But he says he thought the wooziness was from not eating much food that day. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't you know you at a Diddy party? You don't even drink water at a Diddy party. They put stuff in water. They put stuff in baby oil, lotion, and all kind of stuff, okay? Y'all, if you know Diddy, like everybody else know Diddy, you don't even go to Diddy's party. Let's not even drink a cup of water. And only the way you do drink some water, you go in there and run it out the sink or yourself and get it. And it got a filter on it. And you still got to be careful of that. Diddy might be to slip something in that filter. I'm telling you, I wouldn't trust Diddy with nothing. So if you don't trust somebody that you don't want to be given something, you don't be around that person. That's how you do that. John Doe claims that he was led into a room as he started to black out, and says his next memory was of going through his back door by an unknown person before he passed out. Who y'all think that unknown person was? Was it the same person that he said kept coming and talked to him every few minutes to see was he right yet? Was he ready? He ready? Yeah, he ready. Let me get him onto this room. To be clear, Doe doesn't claim it was Diddy who allegedly did this to him. He don't know. He don't know. He do not know who did it, but I bet you it was Diddy. I bet you it was Diddy. Diddy kept on coming to him out of a whole party. He kept coming back and forth, checking on him to see if the stuff was working yet. That's what it seemed like. That's my personal opinion, y'all. He said after he regained his senses, he said he noticed, some ketchup coming from his, back door, and later went to the clinic to get it tested. And they're saying that the results came, he said that he got tested for mingle tingle, stuff, packages, but the results came back negative. He claims he was retested months later and learned he was infected with the package. Okay? The Big Bear package. Okay, y'all? Which did not show up in the initial test. And that's true. A lot of people have said that in studies that they had it, and then when it got tested, it didn't show up, but then later it showed up. So sometimes it don't show up right away. So it makes sense what he's saying. As a result, he said that he suffered severe emotional and psychological distress and is now suing for mingle tingle assault, mingle tingle going through that back door, mingle tingle giving street pharmacy stuff against the wheel so they can go through that back door, all of that. He is seeking unspecified damages. Ain't this criminal, y'all? Why is everybody just suing for money and not suing for this guy to do some time, y'all? This is what needs to be done for Diddy. He needs to get hit with some serious time. Not just this. And I'm thinking that where he's going to probably get the most time from is that little one that was at the party. Not the party, but at his, place of business, in the studio sitting on his lap. That's probably what he's going to get the most time for, outside of them bodies, if they could connect the dots with those. Okay, y'all? Diddy's legal team responded to the allegations. And of course, they're going to say Diddy wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay? But Diddy didn't name his label Bad Boy for nothing. I'm just going to throw that out there, y'all. Okay? Diddy in trouble, y'all. And I think that the reason why he is trying so hard to get out that prison is because if he get out, he going to run. He's going to be on the run with his partner, Jay-Z and Beyonce. He's going to be on the run. All of them going to be on the run together. If he gets up out of there. He's out of here. And at this point, you never know what's going to go down with Diddy and these people, because the system is messed up. The system is crooked, y'all. Any time that a judge feels sorry for the person who's out here victimizing people. And he literally said that Diddy was a good person doing stuff out here for the communities and giving donations to the kids and the this and the that and the that. How the heck is you a good person when you were taken from one person to give to somebody else just to front? He took so much money from his artists that it don't make any sense. He left them broke, y'all. Okay? And when Biggie tried to leave, Biggie was taken up out of here too. Biggie tried to leave that label and he was taken out of here. Okay, y'all? And guess who ended with the majority of Biggie's money? This one right here. When Nipsey started dealing with this one, he was out of here. And guess who ended up with a lot of Nipsey's money? This one right here and his partner and his wife. Okay? Because word on the street is, now I don't know, but the word on the street, and I did see some paperwork. A lot of stuff and ideas that Nipsey had and stuff that was in Nipsey's name was put in Blue Ivy's name. I ain't lying with y'all. Word on the street, they said some of the stuff was put in Blue Ivy Park business accounts. Okay, y'all? Nipsey stuff, instead of his stuff going to his children, they're lining up stuff to go to theirs. Just like this one right here. He took from his own artist and then he started giving a masters and everything to his family members, to his mama, and probably his kids too. Got these other artists name, masters and stuff in their names. This don't make any sense. And they've been doing this for a long time. How long is you going to keep on letting them get away with this stuff over and over and over and over again? And I don't care, this lawyer, this judge, I still feel he could have did better than what he did. And y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about that. I think this judge, he did still give him some time or whatever. And he probably did much more than what another judge probably would have did it. Because they probably would have let him off completely. But this judge just played with everybody's emotions. Made people think that he was going to stand on business. And then he still started watching these crocodile tears from Diddy's kids and all of this stuff. Whom go to these parties too? Did the judge see his Diddy's daughters passing their phones today, putting them in a bag so they can go to the, mingle tingle parties too? Did he not see this? Do he not know that his sons got charges against them too? This judge, he dropped the ball. I'm just going to put it out there. He maybe left the door open for other stuff to come or whatever. And he started, some stuff that was going to affect the next case. But you still shouldn't have let him off that easy. My personal opinion. Okay, y'all? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Him begging Trump. And this person coming forth saying that he got this special delivery package from going to a Diddy party. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.